2015 is shaping up to be a major year between Marvel and DC going head to head.
And we know what Daredevil looks like in the show.
And also, there's video game news.
There
surprise,
is?
surprise! I'm taking over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Did you know? Today is Friday, October 17th, 2014. Did you know?
Did you know?
My name is Eric.
The Rock tweeted me.
I didn't know any of this because I just woke up from a turd tidal coma.
You're supposed to
And
say your
welcome
name.
to Pretty Much It.
I'm Jake. That's Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, you're Mike, right?
Hey, I don't like
Now-
you taking the words out of my
Sorry,
mouth.
I can't say your name.
Listen,
I'll never say your name again.
boys!
What?
Whoa.
We've got news.
Oh, we got a lot of news.
I'm just tired of screaming
Actually,
boys
you're
all
lying.
the time.
We don't have a lot of news.
Well,
we
we-
just have big news.
Big chunks of news.
Okay.
Yeah, we got.
It's big. It's taking up the same amount of
It's
mass.
not long. It's just wide. I'm talking about
Like,
the news.
yeah.
First of all, speaking of not long but wide, Dwayne Johnson, what happened, Jake?
Oh, yeah, he tweeted me.
That's our first story.
That's our
Yep.
story.
Yep,
What
yep, yep.
happened?
Tweeted you. So now you're best friends.
Well, I was campaigning for rock appreciation and awareness for
Right,
the month of
hashtag
October.
the Rocktober.
Hashtag the
we
Rocktober.
invented it on the
Yep,
show.
We did.
Yep.
So we were, every day I'd like tweet a little like inspirational, like, "Hey, Dwayne, you're awesome,"
Hey,
and like
Dwayne.
a picture.
Just to keep
Every
the
day.
spirits up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to let
Obviously.
everyone know.
you know, he's been feeling a little bit down lately.
And you guys who watch and everything, you guys were like doing such an awesome.
You
job
were,
of just
dare I say,
spreading the message.
rocking it.
Yeah, you were. And sure enough, on day
11.
he responded and was like,
Literally a third of the way through.
and he was
the
like,
Rocktober.
"Hey, thanks for the shout out, bud."
And this is
I was
real.
like-
You're not joking.
Yeah, and I
this
was
is
like,
real. Dwayne The
"Whoa,
Rock
man."
Johnson actually tweeted Jake, and it was incredible. He's
Yeah.
such a cool guy.
He was
Yeah,
like,
he
Jake-
was just so nice. Yeah.
And he used my hashtag, by the way.
Yeah. Further
Hashtag
reinforcing-
Rock Lobster.
Yes. He said, Jake, I love your video game news. I love, when
I love everything you do for this world.
Yeah.
Everything you do for this
all
country.
your video game.
Hope you don't get
contribution.
Ebola. My congrats to you, The Rock.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna go blast some weights with the Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. We he texted me yesterday. We're probably gonna go get
Dropping some
Chipotle.
plates. You're gonna
Yeah.
drop some plates after?
Did he text you on
Yeah.
your iPhone 6 Plus?
He did
Oh my God, Steve! I'm so sorry to talk about that phone that you wouldn't wish existed.
because it's too big.
We got Steve Jobs news.
Oh, Steve Jobs news
Yes.
of the movie that was
It's
written
just, I'm
by
just saying
Aaron
it
Sorkin,
at the
right?
front here because it's quick. Yeah, the Aaron Sorkin movie we were talking about. Leonardo DiCaprio is not involved now.
Because he's
Christian
going
Bale,
off to save the world.
Yes, Christian Bale's
Yeah.
back involved.
In
It's
talks.
not that exciting. Yeah,
Right.
he's in talks. So it's like
Okay.
it was Fincher and Christian Bale. Then it was Danny Boyle, right? Yeah, and
Now
Leonardo
it's-
DiCaprio. Now it's Danny Boyle and Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I like Danny
So-
Boyle for this because, we talked
It's
about
gonna
this
be very
a very
trippy. It's gonna be weird. What the
Yeah,
hell?
For the
Yeah.
people, we talked about the plot a very long time ago. And it's going to be like a continuous 3-act structure
Yeah.
of like a
Like 3 separate scenes.
Yeah, but
basically, and that's it.
Like, there's no cuts. Like the first scene is like Steve unveiling something huge, and like the second one is his next biggest thing, and the third is like the iPhone, right? That's like the last part of the movie,
Right.
And
That's what I call flossing after I have.
Now I feel like
unveiling.
Danny Boyle, like he's good, but like
unveiling.
it's just a movie about people talking. So I mean, like,
Yeah, but they're talking about important stuff.
You should see Birdman. They make fun of you
what do you mean?
for saying that.
Just
Jake
like,
Baldino. They say
What do you mean?
a-
Like, I'm okay with a movie. About
Oh,
people
okay. I thought
talking.
you were
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a problem.
I-
Oh, you're saying Danny Boyle with just a movie that's all
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
I
Okay,
was gonna
see.
say Danny
I
Boyle
see.
is perfect for a movie with just talking because
Because it's gonna be like weird.
have you seen 127 Hours? Fucking
Yeah.
that's nothing.
It's
happens
actually
in that
no
movie.
talking, nothing.
but there's like it's just got so much going. It's got all this like stylistic, like whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
that's-
If
that's
it's just
my
a
point.
but
He's
it's
just,
just a,
you know what? He likes The
no,
Rock.
it's just a nerd. It's just a nerd.
He loved The Rock in that
Yeah.
movie.
No, it's just a nerdy guy sitting in a room. So like, how is it gonna be like whoa? Whoa, Danny
nerd-
Boyle! Whoa! Like
I was
doesn't
imagining
make
Steve
sense.
Jobs is sitting in a chair going, "Whoa, whoa!"
He might have been. He might have been high as fuck.
Probably.
like he's to unveil
The second
the
he thought of
iPod.
the iPod, he was like, "Whoa, whoa!"
You're never gonna believe the shit.
You know what you're never gonna believe?
What?
Captain America 3.
Wait, hold the phone. Are you okay with Christian Bale being Steve Jobs?
Are we still doing Steve Jobs
Yeah.
jokes? Hold the
Are you
phone?
guys
hold,
okay
hold
with
the
Christian
iPhone
Bale?
6 Plus?
I'm not
yeah,
okay with it.
I think he could look like him, and that's fine.
I think he's too old.
Honestly, I thought Fincher would have been amazing, so
Too
I was like, more
old?
excited for
Too
that.
old.
Too old?
Yeah, he is a younger Jobs in the
Yeah.
movie, so
Oh, really?
yeah, it's the first Macintosh, the iPod, and Next.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
were his dying words.
Yeah.
But basically, we've got some crazy news, and I'm not joking.
wow,
You know
this
that,
is,
right?
uh,
oh wow,
This is like we might have to like brace ourselves.
we might have to do
for this.
PMI Part 1 and PMI Part 2 here. Do it over the course of a couple of years.
I burnt my mouth.
We're gonna start off with the news that is far less insane, and that
Yeah.
is the Captain America 3 news.
Which is a little bit insane.
It is insane, but
A
it's
little
far
bit.
less.
It started the week off insane, and then it just got
and
worse.
it's also worth talking about because the movie exists.
yes.
And,
This is
so-
100%
and it has
right,
a
yeah.
cast and a crew and a director and a writer, and so for that reason, the movie does exist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll start with that.
This isn't a movie
You can
from
you can imagine
2020,
why
yeah.
I'm saying that now. But
I already
basically,
feel the bitterness.
So,
might have been that coffee you had.
When
Captain
we-
America
yeah.
3 is Robert Downey Jr. is joining Captain America 3 as Tony Stark,
most likely,
most likely Tony Stark.
most likely the villain.
Yes.
Yes.
Because they are apparently setting up Civil War,
Civil War,
which I
which
guess
is-
we always
yeah.
assumed would happen at some point in
Oh,
this lifetime, right?
I never thought.
Oh, really?
I thought because Civil War in the comics was like a big thing with every X-Men.
We don't have.
Spider-Man.
You're right. We don't have them
Yeah.
all. But think
So-
about the fact of what we were talking about last
I know,
week
I know,
about Spider-Man.
I
So you never know.
So,
but so basically, this is the coolest thing. This
yeah,
is the totally topping Winter
this-
Soldier, which I thought was awesome.
It makes so much sense now because we were talking about before, like, why is Captain America 3 trying to butt heads with Batman versus Superman?
Right.
It's like they don't have enough to butt heads
I would have
with.
thought
like,
Civil War would have been like in an Avengers movie.
Yeah, now it's like this is like Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, this is even better than that
Yeah,
potentially.
it's like- this is
I'm not
like-
even excited for Avengers
I
anymore.
know this is huge, and this is what? How many months is Captain America 3 coming out after Avengers 2? Wait, Avengers 2 is next year. Captain America 3 is
the year after.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm
All right,
so bad with the dates.
So, about
we're gonna be
a little less
drenched.
than a year.
We're gonna be drenched in Marvel news.
Yeah.
drenched.
Yeah.
Now,
got to get to
soaking-
Comic-Con next
I
year.
hope that
Oh, wow.
with Tony Stark being in Captain America 3.
Mhm.
The second I saw Captain America 2, I was so excited for the second one, the third
Third
one,
one.
because there's so many other things going on. There's
Right.
there's Crossbones. There's still the Winter Soldier who's out there.
Right.
He's got to get busted.
So are you worried
They gotta
about
bring him in.
You're worried that this is taking over and putting that to the side?
Yeah, because I feel like the Russo brothers started 2 with this vision of 2 and 3 together. Like because I thought Captain America Winter Soldier was essentially
Part
Part
one of a
one.
2-act structure,
Yep.
sort
so
of. Yeah,
I'm
a
hoping
two-part structure.
I'm hoping that core thing remains.
I do love that it's like comics, this like
Yeah.
arcs. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's also it makes much more sense for like the wider
Yeah, I would
Marvel
say.
story because like now we're getting up to Avengers 2. We're like they're gonna beat Ultron. Now
Right.
it's
Spoiler
like,
alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are they gonna do next?
They're
It's
gonna
like,
be sad about it.
yeah. It's
They
like,
got to
why-
fight each other now,
Yeah.
which they kind of did a little bit in the first one, but that wasn't a big deal. This is the real deal.
yeah. So if
For anyone that's
yeah,
not familiar with Civil War, by the way, can you just kind of
yeah,
fill us in a little bit?
So in the
Wait,
comics,
why is he feeling?
because
then?
I know what fucking happened.
I read it. Did you?
I
read
didn't
it?
read it too.
we all
All
know
right.
what happens, but
Yeah.
he was the one that
Clarify
started.
how
it.
good of friends we are.
Okay, I'll tell you. All right, so
right.
we'll do it together.
Okay.
There you go, at the same time.
At the
All
same
right.
time, ready?
Okay.
2, 1.
So a
Mutant
mutant.
Registration
um,
Act.
This isn't gonna work.
Okay,
All
right.
right. So a mutant blows up and kills like thousands of people,
Yep.
right? And so
In-
the government
Yeah.
the government is like, okay, enough of this
Enough
shit.
with this
Enough of this shit. We got to get this shit under control.
President Barack
And-
Obama.
yeah, and Iron Man is all for it. Iron Man is like, all right, yeah, the government's right. we
Pro
gotta
mutant
have-
registration.
And
Yeah.
Captain America is like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Specifically the government because
Yeah.
it's like the whole thing. He's Captain America.
Captain America hates the government.
Now he hates the
basically.
government
Yeah.
now, which is interesting.
It's cool.
And
And
Anyone that
is-
likes America hates the government.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But the best part,
you got to live it up to his name.
I think what's going to be cool about what was cool about that, and what's going to be cool about the movie is that like you see where they're both coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not
Oh,
like
yeah,
one
you
yeah.
side
wrong
with both
and one
of
is
them.
bad.
Yeah.
That's the best
Yeah.
type of villain.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like the
that's
Joker
awesome.
in Dark Knight. You
No,
got him.
Well, there is no villain because you're essentially
it's just two
either
different sides.
Team
Yeah.
Team Jacob
gonna,
or
like-
Team Edward.
Could you
know?
imagine this like implodes the whole world?
Well, yeah, there was a when Civil War was going on, like all the characters, comic books, all intertwined into it, and Spider-Man was all about like, oh,
Wasn't he in between?
I'm so
That's the
conflicted.
thing.
He was in the
Spider-Man
middle.
is
Yeah.
kind of like one of the core pillars of the story, which is
Yeah.
Right. So
kind of a
that's
shame.
that. I would say that's a pretty big deal.
Well, you know what? It's
They could do it without him though.
yeah, they
so,
could. He was only a core to it because it was like they needed somebody to be like, oh, do I like this?
And he
guy?
would be.
Yeah.
They'll have someone else probably fill that
Mhm.
type of thing.
Maybe Hawkeye.
It was so cool
Yeah.
when the Punisher showed up with Spider-Man like in his arms, and he's like, "I found him. He's all fucked
Oh
up."
yeah.
I found him. He's all
Yeah.
fucked
the
up.
government,
Punisher's
the
awesome.
government also made Spider-Man a shitty costume. Like if you sign up,
Oh,
with
the
the
white
government,
one or?
yeah, if you signed up with the government, like the
No,
government
it-
gave you like a costume.
Oh, I
If
see.
you were a superhero.
It was like Scarlet Spider, but not
It was
really.
like gold and
Yeah,
shit.
Iron Man. Iron Man
was
helped.
fabulous.
Like, I think the government commissioned it, and Iron Man like helped them make it. And it was basically Iron Man Spider because it was like.
Was it Iron Spider?
It was, no,
No,
it was
right?
like skin tight,
Oh,
like
yeah.
wine red
Hello.
with like a golden
Gold.
spider. With hideous
Oh,
eyes.
okay, I could
That's
picture
why
it.
it's
And it had spider legs coming out of his back for some reason.
yeah.
Awful.
It's like Superior.
Yep.
But that's Cap 3, and I mean that's
Huge,
and you
huge,
are absolutely
yeah.
right. We were wondering why is Cap 3 going up against Batman v Superman? What are they
Now we
thinking?
know.
Now it makes sense.
Now the question is one of two things: is the headlining thing is the selling point for Captain America 3 going to be
Tony Stark?
Tony Stark.
'Cause then it's like,
is it
that's
gonna-
kinda weird.
Is the headlining thing for Cap 3 going to be Captain America versus Iron Man, or is it only just going to be set up and then that's going to be?
Well, no, I think all the Avengers are going to be in Captain America. Like they're going to fight. Like,
Well,
the
I
Avengers
would
are
think
gonna-
that then maybe Avengers 3
That's
would
what
be the
yeah.
real Civil War.
Yeah.
This is the setup.
Because there's no way
Well,
they're going to
Avengers-
tie up all the Captain America.
No,
loose
they're not going to
ends.
do the Civil War in that one
And-
movie.
Well,
That's-
Avengers 3 is all new characters, right?
We don't know for sure.
Well, maybe
yet.
that's the trick. Maybe it's a mix because
Yeah.
it's everybody. I don't
Yeah.
know. Now, I will also add this. Speaking of
mad,
Avengers
mad
3
world.
and 4, apparently, Joss Whedon apparently is really drained from doing this Avengers 2. I can imagine.
Yeah.
And so he may not come back for the third one. I can also just understand that. But I do think that it would be in good hands with the Russo brothers, who did Cap 2.
I
drain
disagree
making a
completely
movie.
because if what they're setting up, I mean, if they're setting up Thanos,
Which, by the way, the reason
Wait,
I say that is because
yeah.
apparently they're thinking of doing that.
Yeah, well,
So
if they're setting up Thanos as like a big cosmic space battle, the Russo brothers, like,
it was a little more grounded. You're right, Cap 2.
Well, I mean, like Joss Whedon is perfect for like cosmic
Right.
space.
Ironically,
battle,
they
you
should
know?
have done like
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I honestly, that's way far out. We don't have to worry
Oh,
about
yeah.
that now. We're not even at Avengers
Joss
2
Whedon's
yet. So.
drained from doing the Avengers. Like,
Yeah.
what? I think a garbage man going to work every day is a little more
To
draining.
be honest, when I saw Joss Whedon on the Avengers set when I worked on it, he was like the only person on the crew who wore like a plain.
It was like a normal
t-shirt.
person.
It was like I didn't even know it was Joss Whedon for like half of the day. I was like, was that
Who's
Joss
that
Whedon?
ugly
Yeah.
asshole?
And then I
over
looked him up on my phone. I was like, fuck! I walked by Joss Whedon.
that's what
and
it
I
looks
didn't
like.
even take a chance to stab him.
I could have been like,
I walked right by
I
him.
can end it.
Put an end to all this shit. Well, speaking of putting an end to all this shit, it's just the beginning of all
Oh.
this shit.
Yeah, this is.
So let's move
This
from
is a little
Marvel
crazier. Yeah.
to DC.
I'm proud of them.
Okay.
I am.
Listen, can I just, before I even do this, can I just tell you guys a quick fairy tale story?
Oh, I love fairies.
There once was a studio called Sony,
Mm-hmm.
and boy, were they awfully lonely.
There you go.
They planned out their Spidey franchise alrighty, and then they canceled all of it.
And then, yeah.
And none of it mattered. That's the end.
was a good
Basically,
one.
none of this to me matters because almost none of it matters because it's all hypothetical.
Yeah,
You can announce a
it's-
movie. It doesn't mean anything.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything.
like
Until there's boots on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Until you, until
Well, you
you
know what I
got
mean.
anybody.
I
Even
think-
announcing the actor doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, Warner Brothers has had the rights for a Wonder Woman movie for like almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, longer than
Now
that, I'm
all of a
sure.
sudden they're like, "Fuck, we gotta make it."
Yeah.
Like,
So here's the deal. The reason I
yeah,
say
break
that
it
is
down.
because DC, and I find this interesting, DC did not announce it at Comic-Con, but announced it to Wall Street, their shareholders, all this news, which
Oh,
seems
fun.
just very like,
Yeah.
you're not really, you guys aren't getting it.
I can't picture
Yeah.
a Wall Street guy like, "You
Completely
guys are making a
backwards to
Cyborg
Marvel.
movie? Yeah, all right. Sell. I mean, buy.
Yes.
So, I mean, wait, is that good or bad? I think it's baby's first stockholder meeting.
Stock shareholder meeting.
Remember in the Rugrats where Chucky caused the stock market to collapse?
Good.
I don't remember that.
They went to the bank. They went to the
Did he
bank.
spend too much money on in-app purchases? He didn't.
No, they went to the bank and Chucky pressed a button on a computer and then
yeah.
they went to- and they were like,
guys start freaking out.
Ah! Yeah, I do remember
Like
that.
run around with papers, like
We got nothing on his name. Listen up.
go, Chommy.
2016, Batman v Superman. Zack Snyder. We knew this.
Mm-hmm.
2016, Suicide Squad, directed by David Ayer.
I don't know anything.
People
about
in the running: Margot Robbie, Willard Smith, Will Smith, Ryan Gosling, and Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
2017, Wonder Woman. 2017, Justice League Part 1,
Cool.
directed by Zack Snyder.
begins.
2018, The Flash, starring Ezra Miller. 2018, Aquaman, starring Jason Momoa. Now, you want some Momo? Well, I'll give you
Momo news.
2019, Justice League Part 2, directed by Zack Snyder. Jack Snyder, his brother. And 2020, which I am not. You're going to see some changes here very soon. Cyborg, starring Ray Fisher. Also 2020, Green Lantern reboot.
Wow, this what do we talk about first?
None of. Well, I mean,
I would
it's all
say-
not real.
Yeah, it's like
I can.
first of all,
I mean,
yeah.
you want how many of these do you think aren't actually going to happen? I'm going to say.
I'd say at
4
least
of
cut
them.
the last
We think
two.
4. Well,
I don't
yeah,
think Green Lantern-
Cyborg ain't going to happen.
No.
Green Lantern ain't going to happen.
Green Lantern.
In
Yeah,
2020, we're going to be watching hologram movies for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm
they don't
gonna
even know what
watch
a
movies
movie.
in
They
my
don't even know what a
brain.
movie is in 2020.
2020 is literally it's gonna be like when we imagine the future as kids.
That's so far away.
It's so far away. Like I think we'll be
And things
maybe not
advance
have.
so much and change so much. We don't even know if superhero movies are going to be a thing anymore.
I don't think we'll
Yeah.
have flying
There could be a
cars
whole new
yet.
thing.
I don't think we're gonna have flying cars
We'll
yet.
have
but
self-driving cars.
we gotta have
for
at
sure,
least
'cause
like
that's
maybe
next year.
No flying cars, and that's irrelevant
no,
to movies.
well, no, but I'm saying like maybe we'll have skateboards that have like 2 wheels instead of. And I don't mean like one.
Wow,
wheel
you're
on
thinking
the
big.
front,
Already,
one
you
wheel-
go chicka,
No,
chicka,
I don't
chicka,
mean.
chicka.
I don't
You
mean.
go like-
No, I don't mean one on the front and one
Jake,
on the back.
Jake
I mean
really
2
thinks
on the
big
back.
for 2020.
Okay.
A skateboard, it's a
Two
step
wheels,
backwards.
It's not 2 in the front. It's not 1 in the front, 1 in the back. It's 2
Two
in
in
the
pink,
back.
1 in the front.
All
Is
right,
that what it is?
continue.
All right,
Now-
so listen. Here is my question. My question is, what do we think about the main thing here? Honestly, the only story to me, or the only one that's worth talking about, because we already knew about Batman v Superman, we already knew about Wonder Woman, we know Justice League is coming, obviously. The only 2 that I think are announced here that are new that I think are worth talking about at all are Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
because it's 2016, and I believe
'Cause,
that could
yeah.
happen because it's so soon, and Flash. Because I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll do a Flash movie at some point. So let's talk
Yeah.
let's talk about Flash first, because
Okay.
that's the one that who knows.
People are really pissy about the cat.
Ezra
Yeah,
Miller, great
I-
actor.
Really?
What did you see him
I've
in?
never seen him.
Oh,
I'm
he's
just,
in. We need to talk about Kevin, and also in what the hell was
Perks
that?
of Being a
movie?
Wallflower.
Thank you, Perks of Being a Wallflower. And he
All
was
right.
fantastic.
all right. So I've never seen him act.
Okay.
Ever.
He's almost too good though. He's one of those types.
Okay, but is he Hispanic?
You know.
No, I think he's Jewish.
He's got one of the.
He's got he's got a look though. I don't know exactly what it is. It's kind of a
Yeah.
strange look. Not a strange look, but
Ezra
you know.
Yeah.
is like a-
I mean,
Ezra,
like
Ezra. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, forget about the race or whatever. Just like the face, I do not see him.
You know who he
wearing-
is? He's the Joker. Look at him. He
Yeah.
looks like the Joker.
Be the Joker.
I don't understand. I mean,
Yeah.
Grant Gustin on the Flash TV show. Not that I'm
Uh-huh.
saying I like it or
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
But he's perfect.
What do you think about that? What do you think
It's
about
a-
a studio?
They're not crossing over the TV.
No,
in
no.
movies.
But what do you
Oh.
think about like as business wise that they just released a Flash TV show
Oh, that's the funniest thing in
and
the world.
now
Yeah,
they
I know,
have
that's
now,
like-
now, why would anyone want to watch the show anymore? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's like the most, and it's also it's okay.
Well, it's okay, but it's also like very confusing for your product. It's like they already announced another Flash.
That's you know what? That's Warner Brothers / DC for you.
Guys, they did that with Smallville and Superman Returns. Look how
Smallville
good that
but
worked
Smallville
out.
was already going
Yeah, I know. I was
like
just-
for a
I
long
was just
time.
being
Oh,
cute.
okay.
Yeah,
Now-
it's all about the timing because the Flash TV show just came out. So now it's like, so 2016 you said Flash? 2017.
That's 2018.
Oh, 2018. Christ.
So you'll be 28 years old, or 27 years old. We'll be 30 years old when we see Cyborg.
Oh boy.
You gotta be. All
By
right.
2020, we're gonna have real cyborgs. He's not even gonna be that special.
It's not gonna
anymore.
matter.
This movie sucks.
He has cybernetic implants. Like, well, so do I.
Yes, so do I,
And, like,
asshole. How do you think I'm watching this movie in the middle of the night?
You guys know 2020 is only in like 5 years, right?
6 years ago.
How much? Oh, all right. 5 years ago, iPhone what? Like
That
2?
was the first. That was.
Yep. And we're still pretty
it was.
much
It was
doing
like
the same shit
iPhone
on it.
3G, maybe.
We're doing
yeah.
the same shit on it.
Okay, well, that's a different story.
I will say for Suicide Squad.
Yes, so
All right,
so
Suicide
Ezra Miller,
Squad,
good
yeah.
actor. I just think he looks like the Joker. I don't understand this casting. It doesn't make any sense. I think Grant Gustin looks a lot more like the Flash. I like that guy a lot.
2016, hot on the heels of
Now
Batman
this,
vs Superman.
I imagine, will
Suicide
happen
Squad.
because it's Suicide Squad and it's only in 2016. It must be happening soon.
Yeah.
It does
They
have
gotta
a
get on that
director.
now.
It's got a director, so it's actually existing.
Yeah.
So-
The other movies don't exist. They're literally just words. It doesn't matter.
Only thing I know about Suicide Squad is that they're all villains.
Yep.
That's
Which
it.
is, and guess what?
Y-
What did I just say was really cool and interesting that's coming up in 2016?
Oh,
This is the
the-
next fucking thing.
Yeah.
Sinister
Wait.
Six.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is just the
man.
this is the next fucking wave. I'm already over it.
it's-
Cancel them all. I'm already
Yeah.
done.
I think with Suicide Squad though, I think how they're gonna try and pitch it and how I think it could be good is if it's like Guardians, like a band of misfits, weird characters that you don't
Right.
really know a lot about.
But that's-
you know?
I mean,
DC's
yeah, yeah.
Guardians. Yeah.
yeah. So
Are-
that's
are
why I'm like,
they-
okay. That
but
makes
is
the
that the
comics-
next thing?
It
The
doesn't make
villain
sense
team?
to be. It doesn't make sense to follow Batman vs Superman. No,
No,
I'd like to see a
what?
Wonder Woman movie after.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
mean-
they're getting out something. They're putting something out there that doesn't even need to be.
I don't know anything about Suicide Squad. Do you?
All I know is it's
much,
Harley
no.
Quinn is the
yeah, I just
leader.
know the lineup.
Harley
that's
Quinn
about
is
it.
in the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that's who apparently they're looking at Margot Robbie for
Deathstroke.
potentially.
Every-
Oh,
Everybody
so this
loves
is going to be the
Deathstroke.
first time they're bringing...
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
so-
about that. That's pretty
God,
wild.
Margot
huh?
Robbie would be incredible.
Yeah, but she'd be a little.
Too hot.
It would just be that. You know what I mean?
Deathstroke is a fan favorite.
Oh,
So
I
the other
know
people, let me
Deathstroke.
just remind
Yeah.
you, the other people that they're looking at are Will Smith, Ryan Gosling, and Tom Hardy. Bane.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
someone said.
So let's not do that.
No,
someone
what if
said
they do
Gosling
that?
as
and,
Deathshot.
and Hancock.
What if they actually bring him back as Bane?
He wouldn't be Bane.
That would be so funny.
Could you imagine? He's like, Batman, you look a little different.
Oh my god, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Oh, boys, will be boys.
Oh,
But,
my
I mean,
God.
Wait,
I don't even know what
I hate
there is
to
to
be.
say
I hate
about
to be
this stuff.
a big old speculating Sammy, but wasn't there a plan for like a Green Arrow movie that was just about the villains? Like
I've
a lot,
never heard
a
of
couple
that.
years
No,
ago.
because who gives a shit about the Green Arrow?
I thought like
villains?
there were
Well, and the show just
like-
continues to do well.
like even like before
They're all
Man
Batman villains.
yeah, before Man of Steel was like big. I think like they were going ahead with the plan of like they were gonna make a prison breakout movie starring Green Arrow, and
See, that would be kind of cool.
and
I don't know.
he had
I
to
mean,
fight a whole bunch of villains
like
in
with
prison.
Green Arrow, like he's proven like to audiences and stuff that like people really like him. He's cool as hell,
guys,
and he doesn't get a movie.
we have Arrow and the Flash in one universe. We have Gotham in another universe.
Yeah, that's all over the
God.
place.
And we have Batman v Superman and
What
Cyborg.
What if they do like Crisis and Infinite Universes? Like they actually do that in the comic books. Like
You're
Oh my
funny,
God.
Mike.
Yeah,
You're
imagine
funny.
that.
it's like
That would confuse people. Like people would, like people who aren't used to that in comics would have no idea what is even happening.
like
I don't even
Crisis
know what
on
to say.
Infinite Earths. Like they have like Black Superman and White Superman fighting each other and could be like a race war.
Look, a race war. Yes,
They should do.
We-
You know what they should? No,
We
never
often
mind.
talk about like the business stuff. This is all business. This news.
Yeah.
Marvel rocked the world. Hashtag the rocked the world.
Yeah, let's make this clear for
With,
the
Dwayne
yeah,
the
just so you
world.
understand what
so,
this
like,
means.
yeah.
None of this is real for one reason. First, well, two reasons. One, because the movies don't exist. They're just words. They're just saying, hey, we're going to do this. You don't have to do it when you say that. It's
Yeah.
not like a rule.
Yeah.
Look at Spider-Man. We've already talked about that a million times. So what happened with Spider-Man should tell you why you shouldn't be
They
even
said-
remotely interested in any of this.
Spider-Man 4, like the Sam Raimi
Yeah.
movie, like they said that was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
That was like Spider-Man
That was going to
4
be
is-
John Malkovich
John
was the
Malkovich
Vulture. It was all
yeah.
happening.
Can I stop?
Well,
Can you go back and say what you just said about how you think people shouldn't care about this?
Anything from, I would say, let's say Justice League on. Doesn't matter. It's all
Shouldn't-
not
shouldn't-
real.
Shouldn't, as somebody who enjoy, like, not me maybe, but like someone who really loves DC, shouldn't they be excited and hopeful that it does happen?
No, they should
No,
be so
because
sad
it's
that
the
their
same.
favorite stuff is
No.
being destroyed.
It doesn't mean that
it's-
it's not going to happen. It's
No.
just
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Actually,
But this-
probably won't. To be honest, by the time we get to 2020, we'll be rebooting all of these.
But this announcement,
so it doesn't matter.
yeah, this announcement is like the same if it wasn't an announcement. Like,
It's-
all right,
it's-
you're saying like, if you're a DC
I'm
guy
just trying
and
to
you
cast the cynicism
want-
aside for a
It's
second.
literally
It's no
it's not
cynicism.
cynicism.
If
It's
you're
the
a-
same
yeah,
as just
That's what
saying
cynics say.
No, listen,
they're
if you're a
hoping it
DC
happens. They're basically saying we hope we do this.
If you're a DC fan and you're like, oh boy, like they might make a Cyborg movie
Right.
in 2020, that's just in last week. It would have been
Yeah.
the same. I hope they make a Cyborg
right,
movie.
it doesn't
There's
mean they're
no-
making it. It
yeah,
really
there's
doesn't mean
no
they're making it.
confirmation.
Okay,
So
so,
it's all
I
hypothetical.
guess I would say to someone who
I'm
is
sure,
excited
Wonder
about
Woman,
us,
I'm sure will happen. Justice League,
Yeah.
I'm sure will
Yeah.
happen. Suicide Squad,
that's cool.
I'm sure will happen. And that's all there. Yeah, that's what we've been talking
Yeah.
about. We've already talked about Wonder Woman.
So I guess I
and
should
it
say
may be
to
Flash.
people who are excited about a Cyborg movie, you know,
Don't
maybe
get your- and first of all, who
Yeah.
are you? Second of
No.
all,
well,
don't
just
get your
go
hopes
into
up.
get excited knowing that these things happen where they don't always follow through.
Maybe if they did a Teen Titans movie, that would work,
That
right?
would be cool as hell.
Cyborg's on the Teen Titans, right?
Yeah, sometimes he could be a teen.
Cyborg will be in Batman v Superman,
Yeah,
by
he
the
is.
way.
by
so,
an actor who hasn't been in anything that was pointed out.
Ray
to me.
Fisher, is that who
I
that
think
is? I don't know.
I think Jeremy John said that he was in one movie. He's in 2 movies on IMDb, and one of them is Batman versus Superman.
Oh, really?
So,
and
like,
the other
what
is
the
just
hell?
like a short.
When
And
you said
there,
he's in
and there,
2
maybe
movies
in
on
2020 he'll be good at acting. That's why that one's
He's
like
got a lot of
That's all right. It's
time.
really far
He's got a
away.
lot of
Build up his
time.
He'll also be
experience.
5 years older. Yeah. But anyway, I think that you guys should be excited about Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad. Those are the ones that are for sure. I'm imagining.
So I mean, like we didn't
Honestly,
even, we
even
didn't even
beyond
say
that,
this.
I'm not sure, but-
I mean, do you think they're gonna try and make a whole universe out of all of this? Like,
yeah, they're
Suicide
trying.
Squad,
I think
yeah.
I'm sure they're trying, but I really just think that 5 years is way too long to be thinking about anything like this. Everything changes so quickly now.
Yeah.
But maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago, 5 years might have been tangible because it took like 3 years to
Well,
make a
things are
movie. Now it
changing-
takes like a year to make a movie.
things are changing so.
for
I
better
mean,
or
like
worse.
take a look at Iron Man 1.
worse.
When Iron Man 1 came out, that completely changed superhero movies. Like,
So
crazy.
who
Yeah.
says we're not going to have one come out that's good?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. Imagine we're completely wrong,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
changes everything. There goes the entire next 6 years of
Yeah.
this because they're going to change it. Who knows? Also, in between here, we're getting a solo Batman and Superman movie. Next up, we've got news about... That's real.
Christ.
We've got news about Lego Batman.
I like this.
I hope you like fucking Batman! Because we've got Lego Batman
Well, I
coming out
hope you like
in
bricks made out of plastic.
2017. Lego Batman. I'm all for this because that's hilarious.
Will Arnett?
Oh, I'm sure, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Not directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, but produced by them. I'm sure they'll have their stamp on it, and I'm sure it would be hilarious. This is completely I don't relate this to the O's movies. This is totally separate.
I say sometimes how like I completely don't get the Lego craze going on.
Movie.
I love the Lego movie, but I don't get the craze that's going on right now.
It's kind of just an excuse to make it.
Yeah,
it's
doesn't
like
make
a
sense
world
in
that
my
doesn't
brain.
matter.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. It's weird.
Like all the Lego Batman games.
It's just
and
so
all that stuff,
abstract. It's like a
so
thing
random.
of a thing.
But you know what? It's kids love it. So, but that's really all there is to say about that. It's just coming out in 2017. That's cool. I think it sounds
Did you
hilarious.
see how they tweeted the confirmation of it?
I bet I can't hear you right now. You're over it. Sorry. I remember last time. You remember you were like,
Yeah.
Mike's over the mic.
Yeah.
Mike over Mike.
They
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Mike over Mike.
we got Mike on Mike.
Oh, God, Mike
they
on
tweeted.
Mike.
They tweeted. I think it was Phil Lord or whatever. They tweeted a black and white picture.
Yes.
Of, yeah.
And it was like the Lego Batmobile, just
Yeah,
like the
just like
Zack
the-
Snyder one.
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing.
That was you didn't see
Yeah.
it?
No, that's
and he
so
wrote
funny.
like it's real, can't wait, something
Yeah.
like that. It was so funny.
That's great. Oh
Um,
my god.
We have some news. Now, really, that was all the big news this week. Nobody
You know
else
what would be-
dared give
You
their
know what
news
would be
this week.
really cool? This is just me going crazy. But with a
Shit.
Lego Batman movie, imagine they brought all of Batman's villains in and got the actors from the movies to do the voices.
Heath
again.
Ledger.
Not
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, but you know, you do like you have like Bane and like even like Mr. Freeze, shitty Mr. Freeze. And
Oh, you mean
Poison
old
Ivy.
ones? Old
It's
actors.
all making a
Yeah,
joke.
for-
It'd be
yeah.
cool if it was like Jack Nicholson.
That
and,
too, yeah.
yeah, not
Yeah.
not current because they obviously wouldn't.
You know,
do
Danny
that.
DeVito have the Penguin and do Danny
That would
DeVito.
be actually
you know,
incredible.
That
And
would be
Adam
cool.
West has to be in there somewhere too. He's got.
Yeah,
He should be
of course.
Alfred.
If he's in the
Yeah.
game,
Adam
then
West should be
yeah.
Alfred. That
He's
would
in
be
the
incredible.
fucking game. So
Adam
he could
West
be in
is.
the movie. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic
So is Kevin Smith, but-
World.
It's time for
Jurassic World.
dinosaurs.
You heard me.
Yeah.
Jurassic
Dinosaurs.
World.
Yeah, you heard me. The poster.
Not much to say here. It's just there's a poster. It's a very simple
A logo
poster,
poster. It's
and
just-
it's in line with every other poster they've done with these movies, which is fine.
I'm glad that.
I like that they stick with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
There's no
they could've-
scratch marks.
But the tagline is perfect.
What is it?
The park is open.
Oh, I like that.
That's
yeah.
a perfect hashtag. It's a perfect tagline. It's a perfect hashtag line.
It's making
So-
me.
Got it on my phone.
Of course, that's
It
your
doesn't
background.
fit right.
It's the background on his iPhone 6 Plus.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
It's like they could have done so much stupid shit with that. I'm glad they kept it simple. It could have been
Yeah.
like a robot dinosaur.
The only thing I would have preferred maybe is if it was if they made a poster for the park, like an actual advertisement
Yeah.
for the park.
I shit you not though. You guys have been making people really cranky about posters because when I tweeted this, like 3 people tweeted me and went, "That's a shitty poster."
What? It's exactly.
How's
have
that
they
not
And
seen,
I was
small?
like, "How is that bad? It's just a
have
logo."
they seen the other posters? Like
How's
that's the style of those
Yeah,
movies.
I know.
You ever see like the Star Wars posters all look the same? That's the
Yeah,
style.
I know. It's crazy.
I don't have a problem with that.
no.
It's just an awesome logo. It's just like, here's the logo.
If
It's
they
cool,
did
right?
that for a bunch of movies, then that's boring.
Then
But
we
that's
just stick all-
that's
yeah.
those movies
Like if-
specifically.
Like if every superhero movie poster was just like
a
their
logo. Yeah. Well,
like-
actually, minimalism.
You know, it'd be
that
pretty
could
cool though if it
Yeah.
had like if it had like a little, like you see the skeleton dinosaur, right? But it had a skeleton man on top of it, and it said around it, like around the circle, it said "Happy Halloween," just because they're releasing it, you know, like the poster right now.
Oscars 2015.
Happy Halloween.
We have speaking of rhymes with Halloween 2015
Yeah, Oscars.
Oscars, yes. We've got our host for the
Oh,
Oscars.
oh!
We
I
have
don't
our
know who
host
the
for the
host
Oscars.
Neil
Just wanna
Patrick
know when an
Harris,
Oscars.
back from the dead.
Neil Patrick Harris.
That's
I
a
wanted
reference.
to have that news like dropped on me.
Oh well, like a load on your chest.
like a
Like
load.
blood all over you on a bed.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm making references.
All right,
All right, Mr. Spoiler.
thanks,
okay.
asshole.
Yeah.
Oscars 2015. Neil Patrick Harris.
He's gonna sing and dance. I bet.
I'm sure he will. for
Wait, is
sure.
this his first time?
It is his first time hosting the Oscars, isn't it?
yeah.
The Oscars.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll be
Oscar.
fine. Perfect.
Yeah, I think
Um,
he's a perfect host.
Oh,
He's a great host.
so much better than fucking Ellen. Holy Christ.
This is definitely
Yeah.
gonna be better than fucking Ellen. That's for
Oh
sure.
my God, that still gives me a bad taste in my mouth when I think
Anybody
about
is
that.
better
Giving
than
fucking
James
Ellen gives you a
Franco.
bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll leave that one alone.
Hey, this isn't in the list, but did you guys catch the trailer for the new Ron Howard movie with Chris Hemsworth about Moby Dick?
We have TV.
It
news,
looks
boys.
really good.
I believe you.
All right.
No, I just wanted to say it. The trailer looks really good. You guys should check it out. It's under beneath the sea. I don't remember what it's
Wow,
actually called.
it's under beneath the big
There's
sea.
a giant whale. There's pirate ships. There's Chris Hemsworth with a spear. It looks great.
Well, you're telling me in a Moby Dick movie they got a whale?
Is Chris Hemsworth like to Ron Howard what Johnny Depp is to Tim Burton?
I don't know because honestly, I just recently watched Rush,
I loved it.
and I
It
thought
wasn't
like
bad.
I
was
thought
so
like
good.
it wasn't even really about Chris Hemsworth. It
No,
was
about the other
but
guy.
It was
He
about
was
the other guy.
incredible.
They were
Yeah.
both real. I liked it, but I was like, wait, who do I want to win? I don't know.
Riddle me that.
Because they're both good and shitty at the same time.
Speaking of riddle me that,
Talk about conflict.
Anyway.
we have TV news,
TV news.
about Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh, the Riddler's joining the cast.
Yes, the Riddler's favorite friend, Daredevil.
The Riddler goes to Daredevil. Riddle me this. What is this?
How
He
many
holds something
fingers
up.
am I holding up? Yeah.
Yeah, riddle me this. How many fingers am I holding up?
And then Daredevil just
Uh,
goes 6, and then the Riddler's like shit. Sonar.
6
Why is
fingers.
he-
Oh, because sound.
Sonar.
Because sound. Yeah. He just makes sound waves and he goes
Sick just because he clapped twice.
12.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Handicapped superheroes are the
Daredevil
best.
is blind, and so are we. To race, let's talk about Daredevil.
Okay.
Did you see
Hey, Justice is blind.
the costume?
Did you know that?
Crime is blind.
Guys,
Sorry.
that doesn't even look like Daredevil. The costume is black. It can't be an early costume. That couldn't be.
Well, I mean, like it's literally just
it's
just
like
a,
literally day one Daredevil.
Well, it's like just tattered clothing. It's like
yeah,
Spider.
it is in the comics.
It is from a comic.
Yeah.
but
It's like Spider-Man didn't jump right into his suit.
Correct,
Like,
but
yeah.
people I obviously know that. I was lampooning poo-pooers. People
Hey.
were actually complaining about this. They
I
were
was
like,
just
"That
like,
looks- doesn't
okay,
look
cool."
good," and it's like, what are you fucking talking about?
as a
I wanted red and I wanted the, but that's fine.
You'll get that.
Yeah,
Well, speaking-
I didn't even think until you pointed it out. You're like, that's just the beginning. Like
Oh, that's right. You
like
actually
Batman with a ski mask.
You thought that was just his costume
Yeah.
when you showed me, and I was like, "That's not his costume."
being the biggest Daredevil fan in the world, Jake,
Uh-huh.
tell me something. Would you prefer a red suit or alternatively Daredevil's yellow suit?
Oh, definitely red.
Ooh, red?
Yellow
Yeah,
just
and you
doesn't-
know what?
yeah.
Honestly, can I just tell you, it's going to look exactly how you want because if you've seen the logo, it's the red Daredevil logo.
Yeah.
They're going with the comics.
I tell you what, though, his costume he has right now is really cool because he's just got like pants on and boots, and like
Got
that's
pants
cool.
and boots.
no shirt. You love that shit.
no, he looks like a ninja though, which is cool. He's a dare ninja.
Dare ninja.
Dare to be
Or
a ninja.
devil.
Dare to be a ninja devil.
Dare ninja.
Dare
Dared ya.
ninja.
Hey, dared ya. I dared you to jump, and you
Or
did it.
What's the blind Mortal Kombat character? Because he looks like him a little bit.
Oh.
Blindy?
Kenshi.
Can she?
Thank you, Andrew, from the Peanut Gallery.
Can she shut the fuck up? Thank you. Speaking of having her shut the fuck up, we've got to take a break.
Oh, yeah, let's put a lid on this shit.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Reese's Pieces.
Of that organic dark chocolate, Reese's Pieces. Only.
Yeah, that's pretty
only-
good.
Guys, Nyctophobia had its first weekend.
Yeah,
wasn't
I know
scary.
that.
This is your haunted house that
This
you
is
do.
my. It's. I don't know what it is. It's not a haunted house.
This is your
but
thing.
it's something.
Yeah.
It's a show. It went swimmingly.
Mhm.
And it
This
was
pleases me.
great. The reviews are coming in. The reviews are excellent.
What did Ebert
Good.
Roper say?
Ebert Roper. I don't know actually.
Yeah.
Ebert Roper hasn't been through it and
Yeah.
has to tell me what he thinks. But tickets are are actually still tickets on sale. I don't know why because every other year is always sold out pretty quickly, and so this year's I think it's because there was more availability, and in
Yeah,
previous
yeah,
years there's
yeah.
been a lot less tickets available. But we made it so that there are more tickets available basically this year than previous years. So that's great though. I have people hitting me up and they're like, it's sold out, right? And I'm like, no, go for it.
Did Huffington Post come out with
Huffington
their...
Post came through. They're gonna have a segment up actually in the last week of October that we'll be sharing with you guys. I'll be plugging the shit out of that.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's my plug though. NyctophobiaHaunt.com if you want to go.
Christmas.
Enjoy.
My plugs. Oof. You know me, guys. You can follow me on Twitter at Mike's Moist. Follow me on Twitch. But you know what? Don't fuck everything. Follow me on Twitter, and through there you'll find all my other shit.
There
Don't,
it
don't
is.
get
That's-
Through
confused.
there you'll find true happiness.
Don't get
And true love.
confused. And true love. Maybe. I found you.
You guys know who I am.
Hey, Nick, no. Say it. I
Nah,
said my name is Mike.
I don't really want to say because I get if you guys like my stuff, you're already there. You already subscribed. You already followed. You
It's a
already.
good attitude.
So you know what? I'll get you next time. All right. This is fine.
I'll get you next time.
Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me on Twitter and Facebook and
We have a
Instagram
commentary track, guys.
and Pinterest.
We have a new commentary track chosen by
Tumblr.
y'all, and I say
And
y'all
Allo.
specifically because y'all gonna be going to Texas.
Gotta get
Texas Chainsaw, the next generation.
That needs to be a tagline on something.
What?
Some kind of movie. A movie about Ebola. Y'all gonna be going to Texas.
Something like that. Texas.
Texas Chainsaw: The Next Generation stars Matthew McConaughey and Regula Zigwigger, and it
Brunette
is so
Zellweger.
fucking funny.
That's probably the best.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be our best commentary track. I thought it was gonna just be like, oh, this is a fun one.
Yeah, it worked.
Pretty much unanimously,
People-
everyone's saying
people-
it's the best one yet.
People
I'm
worship
shocked.
the people worship the Room. Texas Chainsaw Next Generation should be right up
This
there.
is this one.
Matthew,
You know
yeah.
what? Is it
Yeah.
weird that I would watch it again?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I would.
Yeah.
too.
I would watch it
I would
again.
show this to my friends.
I would. Yes.
Just to get this out of the way without even
If I
having
had
to buy
friends,
a
yeah, definitely.
commentary, here's how you sell it. Matthew McConaughey has a robot leg,
Yeah.
and it is never explained.
And the Leatherface Texas Chainsaw person is like a
It's transgender in
cross-dressing
this
woman.
movie. Yeah.
He's a hero. But yeah, prettymuchit.com/shop if you want to purchase it, or on youtube.com/prettymuchit. You can check out the sample. It's fantastic. All right.
Luck.
Patreon.com/prettymuchit. The fine folks over there have already been listening to this commentary track because if you say hello to us on Patreon, then we'll know you're there. If you support us on patreon.com/prettymuchit for only $5 a month, you get every commentary track before it is released. About a week early.
pretty tight.
You also get every commentary track we've ever done, which at this point is what, like a $50 to
Infinite.
$100 value or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Maybe not. I don't know. How many have we done? Like 30?
I don't know.
More than that? 40?
many
We've done a
days have-
shit ton.
How many weeks have I been alive? Cut that in like half.
We might have done like 50. Nah, I don't know. We've done a
Doesn't make
bunch.
any sense.
So it's fantastic. It's
It's
a
definitely
value.
been a year since we've done commentaries, so
yeah.
over 50.
We stopped a little bit though. Anyway, but yeah. So also, of course, you can get bonus clips, which I got to tell you, the pre-shows and post-shows have been unbelievably
This
funny
one had a good
recently.
week,
Ask
yeah.
anybody on Patreon; they're incredible. Basically, at that $5 tier, not only do you get the commentary tracks, but you also get bonus clips. We're talking like 5-minute long bonus clips, so it's like an extra 5 minutes of PMI every week. It's great.
value for you.
Yeah.
Value for you.
And finally, another value for you, we like to give away a free shirt every week from beobscure.com. Go to prettymuchit.com/giveaway to find out how to enter. You either comment on a video or share a Facebook post, an image,
Yeah.
and then watch the Monday show to find out if you won.
Yeah.
And that's it. And people get one every single week.
You know
Free
what,
shirt.
guys? We're so fucking cool.
We're so good.
fucking cool.
Yep.
You know what's really
And you-
cool?
Video games.
Yeah.
Are they?
I think
Well, let's
they are.
find out.
I like them
I
too.
love playing them.
This better be the coolest.
Mike, since Eric is dumb, did you see the Far Cry 4 trailer?
I didn't. Why?
It's really good.
Is it?
It's like one of the better video game trailers I've
Oh,
seen in
is
a
it
while.
like a CG trailer or a gameplay
It's
trailer?
gameplay.
Oh,
and
ooh.
it's just exciting the way they cut it. And there's a really cool song. There's like a slow, kind of like Rihanna version of "I Will Survive." So it's really cool.
Huh. I'll
And
dig
there's
it.
like
I like-
tigers and gunshots and jumping off of mountains and avalanches, and it's really cool.
Is there any sign that Far Cry is going back to the roots with having like crazy shit going on?
Just like trippy shit. I think
Oh.
that's what Far Cry 3
Yeah,
and 4
Far Cry.
kinda
I mean,
seems
like
about.
they used to have monsters in their games,
Yeah, which
but
I didn't really like.
yeah, they got rid of the monsters. But in
Yeah.
every other game, there's always like a scene where your character like overdoses,
Trips out or yeah.
All
In
the
Far
boss
Cry
fights in Far Cry 3 were all on drugs,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's a metaphor for there are no like boss fights in real life.
Yeah.
Try some
deep
mushrooms and then you'll
Yeah.
find some
bosses.
boss battles.
Yeah, that's why people take shrooms to fight African warlords
Yeah,
in
yeah.
their dreams.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I do. Definitely. And like have sex with
Couldn't
like,
hold it.
like Malaysian like princess mystical women like yeah.
What if the opening of the game is boom? You open up your eyes.
Boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
boom.
wait, ready?
Boom.
Your
Yeah,
eye-
like,
your
boom.
eyelids smash into your fucking skull.
You're sitting in an airplane seat.
Oh no.
You look
Ebola.
you look out the window. You see on the plane it says Malaysia on it.
There's a man on the wing.
And it's the guy. It's the purple guy from
William
Far
Shatner.
Yeah, the purple man.
And
Oh,
you're
no.
but you're William Shatner is
Yeah.
who you are.
And then
Yeah,
the captain the door of the captain's cabin opens up. The captain comes running out into the alley and he says, "I don't know."
Iceberg dead ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know where we're going.
I don't know where we're going. I'm lost. So he
Blows his brains out all over the place.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Far Cry 4 coming this November.
Very nice.
Now, speaking of games that are what I don't even know. This game was announced today. It's called Hatred.
Oh, I saw a picture of the
It's
title.
getting a lot of interesting things because it's like a top-down shooter where you're a guy who runs around. And the trailer starts off really cool because it's like a guy.
Hotline Miami.
And it's like this guy in a trench coat and long hair, and he's loading up his gun and taking grenades, putting them in his jacket, like, I'm ready to go and do
Ready
things.
to take some
And
innocent
then
lives.
and he's in his house, and he kicks down the door.
Hotline Miami.
And it's all black and white, and it's like in a neighborhood, but it's like realistic graphics, and it's in a neighborhood, and then he just starts firing on people, just like
so you are a maniac.
you're just killing people.
Oh, it's called Hatred.
You know
Yeah,
what?
and you're
You know
just
what? Fuck it.
mowing
Yeah.
down civilians. Like that's the
Fuck
game.
it.
That's what keeps people from not killing people
Yeah,
in
you know
real
what?
life.
Like, it's been a...
People are mad at this. Just that I don't have feelings about anything, but I'm just
so
saying.
you'll
like,
relate to this character.
I don't have opinions about anything,
Right.
but I'm saying people out there like have feelings about this and they're mad.
Fuck those people. It's been,
They don't have to buy the game.
Yeah.
It's been way too long since we had a video game that was just like,
Like
fuck
Postal?
it.
Yeah.
Let's just push it. See how far we can go. I think the last time
What
they
about Goat
did that.
Simulator?
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, like,
Fuck
I think the last time a video game was like that was Call of Duty when you mow down all those people.
Oh
in the
yeah,
airport.
no Russian.
Grand Theft Auto is too, like, we
Well,
already, we know what that is,
yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you mow down people in Grand Theft Auto, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
When
I mean,
you
that's
shoot
life.
people, when you shoot innocent civilians in Call of Duty, it's only a little bit hilarious.
It's a lot, yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a lot less hilarious.
No, that's actually very affecting. But
So, I mean, the game is about just killing people.
yeah,
like,
and it's not really like it's trying to prove a point or anything. It's just like Postal. It's just like kill everyone.
Okay, all right.
Who cares?
Bring it on.
It's,
Yeah.
You can make that game. That's
There's a
fine.
bunch of like
If you don't
cuts
like
of
it,
like
don't buy it.
putting guns in like people's mouths and stuff. You know.
Fuck yeah.
Because that's the
All
best
right,
way.
yeah.
Like why?
I don't have to.
If someone's over there, why fire bullets at them? You should probably walk up to them, put your gun in their mouth,
And pull that
then
fucking
show them the
trigger.
bullet.
Show him the bullet. Show me the bullet.
That's actually pretty cool. Show them the bullet. That should be how the trailer
it
starts.
is. Boom.
Yeah.
Punch
The trailer just starts out. I'm gonna show them the bullet.
Punch a bullet into somebody's head so bad.
The trailer though,
Maybe
no
the Hulk.
joke.
What was that?
Drive.
If you like
Or no,
held
not
a
Drive.
bullet,
The other one.
if
Only
you
God
like,
Forgives.
If you like held a bullet on someone's head and then hit a hammer on
That's
the
in
back
Only
of
God Forgives, isn't it?
Is that Only God Forgives?
It-
Yes.
Didn't that happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or are you thinking of the bullet knuckles in Inglourious Bastard?
I don't remember
You remember that?
No.
That wasn't an Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, it was. They punched Hitler with it. No, they punched Hitler's bodyguards with it.
No,
Okay.
no, he had a gun. Really a bullet?
It was a bullet, and it ejects the bullet into the head. Yeah.
Okay, I believe
All
you.
right.
Anyway,
You
yeah,
would think a gun is just a lot
A
simpler.
lot
Yeah.
easier. Yeah.
it's better when punching is
Boom.
involved.
Gotcha.
But this trailer, when I was watching it, like it goes from cutscene and then seamless transition to gameplay, and I actually at first I was like, "Oh, that's pretty impressive. Cool, all right." And then it's just he walks up to a bus stop and just starts shooting people. I'm like,
I like it.
What the hell is this?
I need to check this out.
Yeah.
You know what? Because like right now, games. I feel like games are like they're tiptoeing so much on this thin little thread of like, oh, we can't
Don't offend anyone.
Can't offend these people.
Yeah, it's
can't
really
offend
sad.
these
Video
people.
games aren't they
Like-
considered an art form by some people? Like,
Yeah.
not really.
Not Roger
No.
Ebert.
Not right now.
But he's dead.
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, he's dead. So look what happened. But I'm just saying that like that's not art.
That's
Yeah.
not art. No,
That's not art at all. To be like censoring yourself like that, that's not art.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is this game art? Probably not.
No, definitely
And
not.
the first people that would tell you that are probably the makers. They're like, "Fuck it, no, you just kill people."
Yeah. And so
But,
funny too.
yeah.
Unreal came out because it's made by Unreal Engine 4, and the beginning of the trailer says "made by Unreal Engine 4." Like 2 minutes after they released the trailer, Unreal like released a statement, and we're like, "Whoa, no, we didn't help
going
them make
bankrupt.
that."
No.
Yeah.
I
Murder.
like my video games being nice and offensive.
Yeah. Speaking of offensive, The Evil Within.
Just came out. I've only been playing it for like 2 days. I fucking dig it.
There's not a lot of news, so I just
All right.
said, "Hey, let's say it's good real quick." It's pretty good.
You fucking liar.
I did. I
I
lied
did
to you.
actually ask you.
You fucking
I specifically
liar.
asked you if there was news, and you said yeah.
Yeah, there's news about it. It's out and it's good.
Oh, that's the news. Eh?
Yeah. All right. Well, I
Well,
guess
you know what? I would have talked about Birdman and Whiplash. Whiplash
Sure.
was phenomenal. Birdman was just good.
Phenomenal, huh?
Yeah, Whiplash
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
Was it
Go
all,
on?
Was
Talk
it
about
all
your fucking
J.K.
game.
Simmons or was
no,
it?
but it was amazing.
Would you agree that it feels like the perfect love baby between Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I wouldn't
It's-
say it feels perfect because sometimes it feels craptastic.
No. I mean perfect in the sense that these two things came together.
Perfect merge,
The
not the
perfect
perfect
merge.
game.
I'd say yeah, it's a lot of different kinds of blends of horror. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes it wants to be quiet, and then sometimes it wants to just be blood everywhere. You know?
Yeah, but it's like I think
That's
it all.
That's an Ozzy Osbourne song,
Yeah.
right? Blood everywhere.
I'm digging it, even though like the main character is like just
I
like
just
this.
laughed as soon as I saw him. I'm like, nobody looks like that.
No, like, even like that's like the main complaint I'm seeing on every review. It's like the main character is like He's nothing. He's boring.
Well, it's
And
like a
I don't care.
it's like a Resident Evil game if they really more embraced like the Japanese style of.
I like the trippy kind of horror they got going on
Yeah.
sometimes.
They
It's
do some
cool.
really cool things with it.
Yeah.
You know, I really like
I
it.
like the whole mental hospital
and I like that
thing.
piano music that they use.
Yeah.
Because that's really cool. I don't know. Every time I hear it, I'm like, ooh, cool.
I like it's I'd say it's just all around. So far, it's good. I mean,
Better than Alien Isolation, which
yeah,
isn't bad.
I traded in Alien Isolation to get this
Wow,
actually,
wow.
and I had a whole big
Did you
conversation.
beat it? Because the ending
No.
sucked.
Thing is, Alien Isolation, great game, but it's the most repetitive game I've also
Too
ever
long,
played.
yeah.
It's like the same level every level.
A lot of really good creative things there, and a lot of atmosphere building that was really good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry guys, we talked way
Should
too
have been
much about video
DLC.
games.
Should have been just like a DLC game.
So it's good though.
Ah.
To evil with
Yeah,
him.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Cool.
like it.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
like it.
Eric.
I like
Thanks
the
for giving
box.
us that.
I like the box. You know the box.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want to buy me
I
a
love
system
that.
and buy me the game? I'll play it.
Yeah.
You would like that game. You like Resident Evil 4, right?
Mhm.
So that'd be the perfect
That was
game
my
for you.
favorite Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it's very much all over the place. Like it's very like sometimes it's like Saw, sometimes it's like
Oh,
more.
like the Saw game?
No, sometimes it's just like Saw.
That existed.
The Saw game wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it was not very good.
You got to play as Danny Glover, and he wasn't actually Danny Glover in the game.
Nope.
It's bullshit. I was like,
Danny
I bought
Glover
this game for
wasn't
Danny
alive,
Glover.
so I don't know how that happened.
Danny
but-
Glover's because it went back,
The-
didn't
the-
it? No,
he-
it didn't.
No,
'cause
it
was
didn't.
he was doing
just
Saw
survived
stuff
somehow.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was doing the
Saw
Saw
stuff. Do the Saw stuff. Do the
Saw
Saw stuff.
I wish that happened in the movie.
Guys,
Let's talk about the old poll.
let's talk about the old poll.
Last week's poll. It says
Last
on our
week's
notes
poll,
old poll.
yeah. it does
Big
say
old poll.
Last week's poll question was, what funny women would you like to see in the Ghostbusters reboot? In third place, actually, I'm going to go in the opposite order because the third place is like a real answer. In first place, we had Joan Rivers as the ghost. Guys, there's a problem there.
That's funny as hell.
That's funny.
I think that's amazing.
It is funny, but
and
I'm
it
not,
would have been
I
great.
can't tell you the problem is that she's dead.
She's a ghost now.
She actually, yeah, she couldn't be in the movie.
Well, no,
She's dead.
that's the thing. She's like really doing.
They
She's
just
really going
film
into
the
this
wall
role.
and really hope she shows up.
Yeah.
She's-
She would have wanted to be here.
She's really getting into the role.
I'm sure there'll be a joke.
The ghost role.
In second place, this is really the ultimate answer, and this is the only answer that matters. Not Melissa McCarthy. It's the only
Here's
answer
the
that
thing.
matters.
Melissa McCarthy, it's such a tragedy because
She's so
she's
funny when she's just doing it well.
She's funny. She is an amazing actress, but like she destroyed her career.
yeah, with these
she
terrible.
destroyed it.
She's like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I would want her.
Kevin,
in it.
like-
James.
yeah,
You want
Kevin
Kevin James.
James.
I don't think
sorry.
she destroyed her career because everybody goes and sees this shit. So.
Right,
She-
but
she
destroyed
destroyed her
credibility
career.
as far as like
Right.
artistic.
She's
Yeah.
never gonna be in an Oscar-worthy movie anymore. I can't wait for Savenya to come out.
I
starring
don't
Melissa
know. I
McCarthy.
still think she could, but we'll
Like
see.
the movie with Bill Murray coming out. She
St.
looks like a
Vincent.
normal person in
Right.
that movie.
I don't know. We'll see. But I
Yeah,
just think that
it
it wouldn't
does,
be good in
doesn't
this. In third place, we have Amy Poehler, Zooey Deschanel, Aubrey Plaza, and Kevin Smith as a flamboyant homosexual.
Too vanilla. Amy Poehler and Zooey Deschanel, really?
So okay, so here's mine.
Also, first of all, Zoe, what?
Zooey Deschanel. I say cut Zooey Deschanel. I don't know what the fuck about Kevin Smith.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay, maybe I say Amy Poehler, Aubrey Plaza, and it's got to have Emma Stone. No matter what, it's got to
Amy
have Emma
Schumer.
Stone. Oh, fuck
Who's,
that.
She's so funny.
No, it's
Who is the one from Community? Blonde?
Amy Poehler.
No.
Oh, I'm
Community.
sorry, Community.
Not Jane Krakowski.
Oh,
right?
Alison Brie. No, she's not a blonde. What?
No, I don't know.
She's like the white.
I've never watched Community ever.
I don't watch it either, but
I
she's
don't
like
watch it
one of
either.
the headliners.
The blonde from Community. You sure you're not thinking of Alison Brie? She's brunette though.
What about the blonde from Big Bang Theory? She's
Kaylee
Nope,
Cuoco.
never
Are you
mind.
crazy?
No, never mind.
You ever see The Hollow?
No,
I have brought this up so many times.
no, she's the worst.
No, I say Amy Poehler. I do
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
I
her.
take that back.
I say Aubrey Plaza too. Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey,
I love her.
yeah, Aubrey Plaza would be.
She'd be perfect. She'd be the Bill Murray of the group. And then
Or-
I gotta say Emma Stone. Really, I gotta say I love.
Emma
Hey,
Stone.
how about
really?
Amy Poehler and Tina Fey?
I
No,
always
it's too
forget that
obvious.
Emmys-
Too
You're right.
obvious.
It is too obvious.
Yeah.
Then it would be the Amy Poehler and
Can we
Tina
just-
Fey the
can-
movie.
Well, you guys haven't responded to Emma Stone though.
Yeah, no.
I think we need Emma
forget that
Stone in
she started
A
off
girl.
being funny.
Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Started off being funny.
Like she's, I just think of her as like serious Spider-Man girl. Is that
Yeah,
weird?
those
That
dead
that's what I think
serious
of her?
movies. Yeah.
And like Gangster Squad and stuff.
Oh,
But,
okay, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
yeah,
I think
forget
Emma Stone
that
would be
she's-
great.
Yeah, she would be good.
Yeah.
And I think I would like Amy Poehler over
Amy
Tina
Poehler would be
Fey.
so great.
Actually, no. Tina Fey though could be like kind of like the Egon.
The
Oh my
Egon
God.
of the group.
Well, but yeah, but they're not going to go that way.
No.
We're talking about as if they're going to like replace them exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah.
no, I definitely, some of those were some good answers, I think. I'm definitely feeling it. I think Aubrey Plaza would be great.
Yeah.
She'd be so over it the
Yeah.
whole time. She'd be like, "Fucking ghosts, this is ridiculous."
Fucking
Yeah, actually, she'd
You
be
know what?
perfect.
She'd be
perfect.
She'd be perfect for like their receptionist. Like
No, I think she'd be the receptionist will be a man,
yeah.
but she'll be perfect for. She'll be perfect for.
Suited up.
Yeah, hell yeah, I think so because I could easily imagine her running down the hallway, like in Safety Not Guaranteed, like that kind of vibe where she just doesn't know what she's doing and she's just like, yeah. I think that would be hilarious.
I want the return of Vigo. That's all I
Oh
want.
shit! You imagine they
Return of
reboot and they bring
Vigo.
back Vigo?
What if the
Oh,
baby's
fuck
all
yeah.
grown up now?
Little
Oscar the baby.
That's baby Oscar.
Baby Oscar. That's it for last week's poll question. This week's poll question is, because we had so much fun with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, ooh, what episodes of, ready for this, Are You Afraid of the Dark
Oh, piss on
would
me.
you like us to do?
Hit us up on facebook.com/prettymuchit.
Yes,
Let us know.
facebook.com/prettymuchit. We're getting nearer and dearer to All Hallows Eve.
How did you do that thing?
What?
Ryan?
Ooh,
It's impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, facebook.com/prettymuchit to vote in the poll and let us know what episodes you'd like to see. Now, we might pick and choose from the list of like the top 10 or something like that because there might be some we want to save. We don't want to just do all the best ones right out of the gate.
I know what
So-
my favorite one is.
Okay, good.
I
Don't
won't
say it.
Don't
I
say
will
it.
say that Ryan Gosling. Actually, he probably is in there, but I will say that Hayden Christensen is in there somewhere. We might have to do that
Goddamn
one
right,
at some
the force
point.
is strong with him.
And I refuse to
hate
do Silver
saying.
Sight because it scared the shit out of me as a kid. Just kidding. We'll do it one day. Scared the shit out of me as a kid. It was a 3-parter though. So okay, Jake.
Okay, let's get to
Bump 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 bump. Ask PMI.
We gotta have like a chill theme song one time. Just
like a smooth jazz. Like,
Ask PMI.
that was much better.
At Dan. You know what's funny? Now that I'm getting glasses,
that is
I
funny.
actually can't see worse. I can't see.
At Dan Marlowe,
Marlowe, okay.
underscore.
Would you rather have your arm or leg cut off?
Leg easily.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
definitely.
Easily. That's not even a question.
I don't touch my dick with my
Yeah.
leg.
Now let me ask you guys let me ask an extra question to this. If you lost one of your legs, would you be all old and grumpy like Lieutenant Dan about it?
Fuck
Or
no,
would
I'd
you
get a
love it?
handicapped fucking sticker.
Oh, so you just take advantage of the system and be an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be collecting Medicare. It'd be amazing.
Oh, I'd get a cool robot leg and continue on with my life.
That's true. You can get a robot leg.
Yeah, and I'd also get sympathy fucks.
No, nobody
yeah.
wants to. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no leg. I need
They're
I'll
out
pass.
there.
I
They're
don't.
out
I don't
there.
need it.
no leg. I need to sex him up. That never happens.
That does happen.
Ever.
At
does happen.
Emmanuel. Oh, it's Emmanuel.
yeah.
Underscore S18. Favorite breakfast food.
None.
Ooh.
I
Fuck
really-
you, Jake.
Eggs is so
No,
good.
I like
How
it
about when you go to a
sometimes.
diner?
Eggs.
Let's see. How about that? When you go to a diner, what do you get?
Chocolate chip
Eggs,
pancakes.
French toast or Belgian waffle?
I take eggs.
and all the bacon.
Eggs, normal toast, maybe wheat.
Okay.
Chocolate milk, Southwest.
Oh,
omelet,
chocolate milk all the way.
Or
Sometimes
chocolate
OJ.
chip pancakes.
If I'm feeling frisky, Bloody Mary.
Oh, no.
If you're on vacation,
Yeah.
hey.
Have you ever had ice cream for breakfast?
Is your life really out of control?
I
Have
think
you
I
ever
did.
had cake for breakfast?
How about have you ever had popcorn before 10 a.m.?
I
go to see movies so early.
I was
Sometimes I'm like,
just
I need the popcorn.
I was just
Does it
discussing
even
this
make
with
it better?
Andrew.
They do.
I was, for me personally, I don't want to offend anybody.
That's fine.
No popcorn out of the theater.
Shut your fucking
No
asshole
popcorn
mouth.
out of the theater.
At Gina Marie asks, do you prefer cake or pie? Weird. Look at
Pie.
that. You were just talking about that.
well,
Cake all the way.
there are many
like
kinds
pie.
of cake. There are many
true.
kinds of cake.
There's beef cake.
But with pie,
Shit cake.
Shit cake.
I don't know. I think pie. I think
Dick cake. I don't know. It's like everything is in a
there
cake.
there is a pie for everyone.
Okay.
There's a pie for everyone.
I believe you.
You can get pecan. You could get apple. A pumpkin. You could get a
Blueberry.
chicken pot pie.
A rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Okay, so what, I'm going to vote cake. You're going to vote pie. And you're gonna
Cake
vote
by a small margin.
Oh no! Fuck you. Pie. Pie with ice cream on the side.
Shut your fucking
Oh,
asshole
don't
mouth.
Even, don't even.
Alamode.
At Comedic Memoir, how much water do you drink in a day?
A lot.
Not enough.
None.
I drink a lot of water.
I drink like a bottle a day, or like a big glass or two.
But wait a minute,
day.
that was a question?
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to know that?
Yeah, somebody the fucking pressing question.
Yeah.
I don't drink any water, except for what I swallow in the shower.
I want to. This next question really interests me.
At Wade Josie, speaking of showers, Mike, what is the secret to your perfect hair?
Yeah, I
people
need to-
really
I
love
wanna
your
know.
hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
thank you. It
slick
takes a
and
lot.
suave.
What's the secret?
It takes a lot.
Tell me your fucking secret.
Gel.
You put like whale oil in it or something?
No.
Like, what?
That's called
Whale
blubber. Whale
Secret
oil.
was whales. You know what? Here's my secret. You know what? I don't care. I'm okay with my masculinity.
Okay.
I blow dry my hair every day.
That's
You do?
fine.
Yeah.
My dad does that too.
Yeah. Your
But my
dad
dad is
does?
gay.
No, I blow dry my hair too sometimes when I want like the real cool coif going on, which I don't have right now.
Every
'cause
day I
curl
blow dry my hair. Only because I realize how more convenient it is to just be completely dry when you walk out of the shower.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, I do it out of
I like to walk out wet.
like trying to get it fluff.
I let mine. Mine is wet. I just push it back, and then I kind of like mess it up, and
Yeah.
it's solid.
It looks
like,
good.
Stays there.
You guys look.
And finally, stop with the compliments.
Yes.
At Brian Sweeney 234, what's the newest movie that's your all-time favorite?
Hmm.
I would say mine's probably Social Network.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's like the new last 5 years, I would think.
Django's up there.
Django's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say Django as
All right.
well, and
Ooh.
maybe Captain America 2. But I'm a different type of movie watcher than you guys, I guess. So.
Sure. Yeah, you watch them just constantly, pretty much. You always have a movie on, basically.
Yeah.
What'd you watch today?
Shut up.
Did you
Yeah,
watch a movie
I
we're
can't
about to
even-
talk
last
about?
last night I watched this movie with Kirk Douglas, and he was like,
How
this,
do you find the time?
he was this guy trying to catch this psychic girl, and
Okay. Like in a net?
but the cops were after him because he was trying to find his son, and
But
he
she
needed
can
the
easily
psychic
see
girl.
him coming everywhere he goes.
Well, she wasn't that good of a psychic.
Okay.
He needed to like help her get smarter about it to find his daughter, because the cops were after him because he was like a desperate man on the edge.
Name that movie. And that's pretty much it.